Okay, I have another process video for you today, and here's just a bunch of the scraps and pieces that I've pulled out that I thought I may use. So I'm just kind of organizing them into different groups of how they were, like the enamel dots, stamps, so forth. Okay, so um, first I'm gonna do a picture of my dog, and you can kind of see him up at the top. It has the word love. So that heart paper. It's not 12 by 12, so I had to grab another piece to place on the bottom here, and then you're going to see me, I realized that the top right there is not even as well because it's been cut several times. So I'm just trimming it up to make it even. And so then here we go. And so then the kind of the reason why I chose these papers, because I don't know if you saw it earlier, which you'll see later, is that on my picture I found the word love. I'm loving those Heidi Swap words that I got in a kit. So here I'm putting these little branding strips down here at the bottom to kind of just, I don't know, add some texture there to the bottom. So there's that word love that I was talking about from Heidi Swap. So I thought about using that pink piece of paper, but I didn't like the way it looked. Now I'm going to add some clear glue to the back of the word love here because these words are clear. I think if you watched my last video, they came in that kit that I got back in December from Scraptastic. So, like I said, I have a picture of my dog there. He was just laying, sleeping, resting while I was watching TV one night or something. I just took a picture. It's an Instagram photo. So I'm going to glue it down, and I'm kind of going to work backwards here because I'm going to be adding some now pieces behind here to kind of bring them to the focal point of my dog. I just felt like it needs something after I laid it down. So I really had no rhyme or reason of what I was doing here. I just knew I wanted to use that heart paper and that word love for my dog for this picture. And like I said, it was not 12 by 12, so I had to add a strip down at the bottom. So here I'm just pulling out pieces of paper, pulling out little strips from different pieces of paper scraps that I had laying around to make it work, to give it kind of like an embellishment and build up here. So just gluing these papers down. In the end, I really do like how this layout came together. Even though, like I said, I had no idea of really what I wanted in the end. I just knew that I wanted to use that heart paper. So I pulled out some washi tape, that colors that would work. A lot of the stuff, that materials out here, I probably used maybe about half of what I pulled out. And as you can see, here we go. I'm working backwards, so I'm having to pull things up and then lay it back down, which is fine. Anyway. So I put that heart there at the top of the E because there was some, I don't know, dirt or sticky stuff that I just could not get off the image. I used to have this image hanging up in my room. There I have it above my desk right here. I have a frame that has string in between it, and I have like pictures clipped on there. Anyways, so I just found some wood veneer hearts, and now I'm going to pull some gold strips off of this sticker packet here. So I wanted to add some gold. So I'm kind of just layering things behind. And there we go. I need some like a gold banner there. Now here I'm going to add a little gold strip at the top. And at first I was going to use it as a banner, but then I trim it off and do a little square, but I didn't like how it was looking, so I'm going to layer it behind that green sheet. And then I come back down here at the bottom to layer it behind to kind of make it look like it was a gold strip kind of behind there. So I'm going to glue down the wood veneer hearts now. And just glue them down. What do I do next? Okay, now I'm kind of just looking through my stuff because like I said, I didn't really know what I was going to use. I'm trying to figure out what more pieces I was going to use. So I knew I had these rub-ons that said had two pieces in there, so I used that. So I made my tile Love You to Pieces. So I'm just rubbing those on, and it was kind of not rubbing all the way on. But I think that's the way it was supposed to be because it kind of looks like it's penciled or something, like chalked kind of font. And now I pulled out these bluish letters, and they're kind of a clear. I really liked them. I didn't realize that they were clear like that. Well, I did have some struggles here with getting the O off, but I really like them in the end. I'm probably gonna be using a little bit more of these soon. And now I'm gonna be going through like the pieces, like all these things I pulled out to see what else I wanted to use. And I just trying to figure out what am I gonna use next, and kind of cleaning up too at the same time. So I pulled out these buttons. I kind of wanted to add some little black to here, and I only had 2 buttons that were black, and I don't know, it just didn't work for me. They were too bulky. Then I thought about using these gold little, things. And so then I pulled out my enamel dots, trying to figure out which ones I'm going to use. I found some little green ones that I put down. And then I saw those black ones there as well that I was going to use. I was going to use the black ones. And I kind of struggled with placement here. I couldn't figure out where I wanted to place them. And so I'm going to be moving them around quite a bit. But I guess in the end it works out. So I moved it again. So that's pretty much it to this one. Thanks for watching.